So the trail guide today does warn us about hazardous trail conditions. It's not going to be a hot day today. There has been a lot of flow lately though, so there could be some parts that are flooded. So right after the start of the trail, we already hit some cool Joshua trees. It's definitely a scenic trail and we are heading towards these beautiful mountains along the way. And we have the sun rising behind us. Very beautiful. You know I love signs because I get confused otherwise. Here's our trail, yay! So this portion of the trail is basically just a wash. The nice part is it's not like super sandy. It's more like actual dirt. But in the recent floods, I bet this thing was flowing fierce with water. All right, we've been going for a little while here. We've got beautiful meadow views out in the distance. You can still see the cars on the road because we're headed basically straight out from the road towards the mountain. So got some trees, we got some different plant life and beautiful mountains ahead. All right, we're starting to see some bigger trees. The light's coming through beautiful. But it is still super vague out here on where the trails are. So we are following what we believe to probably be the trail here, but we haven't seen a sign since like maybe 45 minutes ago. Yay, a sign, we're saved. All right, we've come to a crossroads. We have choices. We can go this way on the South Oak Creek Trail, or we can go this way on the Knoll Trail. The question is 1 more mile each way or 1.8 each way. I feel like today maybe is a 1.8 day. Let's go crazy with it. Knoll Creek, here we come. All right, so we came across these little fruits or something right off the trail. We're not really sure what they are, but hey, if you know, message me because I'd love to know what these are. So we started down the Knoll Trail and it's pretty overgrown, so we've decided to switch directions and do the South Oak Creek because all the cacti in the middle of the trail weren't making us happy. All right, so we fortunately happened upon a gentleman who gave us some direction, and the Knoll Creek would have led us far, far astray from where we wanted to go. It creates a big loop that ends up in the Red Rock Loop. So we would have had to then take the road out and then the road down to our car. So we've switched paths. We are going towards the South Oak Creek, which is a whole separate trailhead, and then we can take the road back to our car. I like this relatively big tree behind me. And then down here, we've got some cute little cacti. All right, we have our first like real hill of the hike. It's been pretty flat. So Barb is navigating her way down, and the cool part is we hear water in the background. Yay! So we're gonna go see some water. Cute little flower on the trail. So we just came down this little descent that Barb is going down, and it's taken us right to the water. I'm hoping that there's a good crossing with no getting wet. All right, so here's a closer up view of our water. How lucky are we today? In the desert, you don't always catch the water where you hope you will, like First Creek, South Creek, Middle Creek. It's kind of a euphemism usually, but we actually have one today. Happy National Face Your Fears Day. So today, Barb and I are each facing a couple of our fears. One of mine is water crossings. I really don't like them. They make me nervous. But it's at a great benefit that we cross waters because it takes us to amazing, beautiful places like this. One of Barb's fears is rocks, like ascending, descending rocks, and she's battled some of those fears today as well. So when we face our fears, we gain so much, and the joy, the beauty, and the experience. So what fears can you face today to take yourself to new levels? Hope to hear from you. Bye. All right, so here we go. Barb made it look easy, and I'm making it look like a big baby. Woohoo! Splash. We only had to cross a little water, but you can tell there was a lot of water rushing through here not so long ago. And there's our trail marker ahead, yay! So it is a beautiful sunshiny day, but how cool is this moon still hanging up in the bright blue sky? That is amazing. And if we zoom out a little bit, we're right between these two mountains. It's absolutely gorgeous and very green and lush down here in the valley where we are. And this sign made me so happy because we have lost trail multiple times, but we are back on it now. This is a super cool trunk. It has been here a very long time, I bet. Like hundreds of years old. So this trail has been, like I mentioned earlier, really vague. We've been on and off of it multiple times, but we know that way is the mountains, and opposite, well, right now it looks kind of like a mountain too, which is a big hill, but on the other side of that, we know there's a road. So we haven't seen a lot of good rocky spots for breaks, so we are sitting literally on a couple rocks in the middle of the trail, but we haven't seen any people, so it's fine. So we don't get a lot of moss in the Vegas area, but we have had a really wet season. And this is pretty cool, just like right along the trail, some pretty moss. We couldn't have really asked for a more beautiful day out here. It is so green and beautiful. The trail is pretty dry, but the plants have enjoyed the rain we've had lately. All right, so the trail is definitely washed out in this section, but there's still plenty of good grounds to walk on. And up here, you can see, I'm gonna zoom a little bit, the parking lot over there, and then there's another parking lot over there. So if we can't find a cut through, we'll have to make that little roadblock, but not so bad since we did a loop today. We got little orange flowers, they're babies and they're so cute. This moon is persevering. It's gonna stay with us our whole walk today. Thank you, moon. We made it out of the hilly section, but since we got down from the hills back there, it's just been this unrelenting rocky, and it looks like that pretty much all the way to the road. It's not hard, it's just asking for an ankle roll because it's just rocks, and more big rocks. All right, we're almost to the road at the South Creek Trail, and they at this one have a gate that can get shut off, but it's wide open today and the road is right ahead. All right, we made it to South Oak Creek Trailhead. And we've got the lovely barbed wire entrance right here behind us. The barb's working through. And then we're on the road again. That's right, hitting the pavement to get to the cars. All right, Barb, what's your favorite part of this trail today?
Not this.
Yeah, this road walking,
The river.
least favorite part.
The creek. The Oak Creek was my favorite.
Oak Creek was pretty awesome. Love seeing the water flowing. You can see behind us, we're walking on the shoulder, which is gravelly and uphill, not amazing. But we're close to the cars. We'll be there in like 15, 20 minutes. So it's been a great day of hiking. Next time maybe I would do the road part first, because I like to get the road out of the way before the fun part of the hike.
Or park a car down there.
Or park a car at each end so that we can like skip this part entirely, but otherwise an amazing hike and a beautiful day. Hope you get to try it too. Bye. All right, so today is a moment of frustration day. We all have moments of frustration, and I think that's the real key, is keeping it to a moment, not letting the frustrations we face in life fester and turn into long, drawn out, issues. If we can just take it as a moment, take a deep breath and move on, take a 5-minute rant and let it go, that's the key, because we want to focus on the good and getting where we want to go, not the things that are bringing us down. So what's your best tip for taking those frustrations and turning them around? Hope to hear from you. Bye.